I forgot to start. I'm trying to make sure that everything is together. So, hey, Chris Jenkins, credentialed member of the media, covering the Carolina Panthers for Charlotte Vibe, and tonight is the 2022 NFL Draft. Doing something new where I'm just going to hang out, watch the draft with you all, with everybody, and mostly just see what questions you have. Let's talk, let's chat during this draft. I haven't been online in quite a while since the week 17 of the season, so I know a lot of you all like to hear my opinion. So I'm here for you all to ask me as many questions as you would like about anything that's happened since I have been on last for week 17. But I will say there's one caveat to that invitation. I don't do a lot of studying for draft, so I don't know a lot about, really, I don't know much of anything about the college players. But tonight, as it unfolds, I'll learn about them, I'll get a chance to talk to them, and I'll do some more reporting and hope that everybody has a good time. So there has been a lot of things that has happened since I have last been on. But first, I'm just making sure that all of my screens are going here as I'm trying to get the draft going up on my screen, which I have not yet. So give me just 1 second. I see some people signing on. Of course, I will be, I think my wife adjust my seat a little bit. I don't know. That's a little bit better. But again, invite any and all questions except for college player questions, draft questions, because I didn't do a lot of that in the off season. But I would like to know how everybody has been, what you've been up to. Let me see. Here we go. I think I finally got a link to the coverage of the NFL draft. And again, I'm just looking this way because this is where I'm going to be watching the draft at on this screen right here. There we go. So I got it up. All right, let me do a few things here. Still got to get this situation over here set up a little bit. What's up, Kel Davis? Keep pounding. Appreciate you logging on. And hey, for anybody that's watching, please be sure to subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, hit that like button. It helps other Panther fans find out about me and all this hard work that I like to put in. Got the nickname from Cody, Man of the People. I have embraced that, so I am representing you guys and ladies at all times about this Carolina Panther team. Chris Johnson, here and ready. I appreciate you. Ali Bodrick, yes, thank you for the welcoming back. We might have a step in from the wife or the newborn, since it's going to be who knows how long tonight, right? Leonard Kowalski. Good afternoon, Chris and Panther Nation. I like your, I don't know what they're called, these icon thingies or whatever. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this is good. Hey, feel free to, and I'm gonna put this up. I want to know who you guys think should be the first round pick. Give me just a second. Yeah, we're gonna put that up there. But let me go through some more of these. Over here. LeBlue said, "What's good with you? I hope we go offensive line." Excuse me. That could help. That could certainly help. A little offensive line. Help Sam Darnold out if he, because as of now he is our starting quarterback. And PJ Walker is our backup quarterback. You think PJ Walker will stick as our backup quarterback? I don't know. Maybe because he has some experience with Matt Rule. I don't know. But anyway, Leonard's going with offensive line is a go unless they trade back. And, Dave Gettleman, wow. I've been out of the seat that long where I went that far back. Dave Gettleman hasn't been our GM since two people, right? But Scott Fitterer talked the other day about when he trades, if he trades back, would draft capital be more important or would like the caliber of the player? He said draft capital is important, but so is the quality of the player. So he's not leaning towards one way or the other. Anyway, looks like the draft is about to get started. So you guys hear any feedback from my TV that's playing? Let me know. Let me know. That's pretty cool. They got some of the Raiders greats, Marcus Allen and David Carr. Should have known the draft was not going to start at exactly 8 o'clock. LeBlue Tepper's conference was filled with Cap. What are your thoughts on his comments? LeBlue, you could ask me some specific comments because it was a long press conference. It was 30 minutes. It was a lot of stuff about Rock Hill, a lot of stuff about the starting quarterback, a lot of stuff about would he relocate the team, et cetera, how involved he is with free agents and trades and the draft. So appreciate the question. Just let me know what particular question you have for me about it, and I'll let you know. Ice Cube is at the NFL draft, front row. That's pretty cool. It's funny to hear the NFL commissioner welcome up Ice Cube. But yeah, LeBlue, let me know if you got any particular questions. Cube, like, let me get on this mic and get these people hyped. What's up, Ferranti Fuller? Hopefully I said your name right. Hello, Chris and the whole Panther Nation. Keep pounding. Appreciate it. All right, so not exactly 8 o'clock. I could have had me a little bit more dinner. Great dinner that my wife prepared for me. But on the clock, Jacksonville Jaguars with the first pick of the draft. So let's see. All right, let's see. So you see the question on the front. Again, this whole live show is just casually hanging out, want to make up some of the lost time that I have not been online since the last game of the season. Invite everybody watching to subscribe. If you already subscribed, please hit that like button. But let's talk, during this draft. Let me know what questions you might have for me, want my opinion on. The one thing I'm going to tell you that I don't have a lot of knowledge on, really none, is the college football players. I don't study these guys because it gets so wrapped up in the everyday of the pro guys already. But once these guys are drafted, then I dig deep into it. We'll be privileged enough to have a chance to talk with these players or player or nobody if they trade completely out of the first round. But I'll have a chance to talk with those players, coaches, and then come back on and tell you all what all happened and keep you up to date. But let's see what you guys are so far thinking about this first pick. Shaqui say they should peak. They should pick Malik Willis. Okay. Again, I don't know the college players that well, so Malik Willis, Auburn Tigers, quarterback. Okay. That's who Shaqui thinks we should pick first is Malik Willis out of Auburn. Leonard Kowalski says if he's there, but if not, Neal or Cross. Okay. Shaqui doesn't like Cross. Hey, again, guys, I'm not that familiar with all the college guys, so give me the full name if you don't mind, so that I can do a little quick Google and talk about these guys that you all think would be good picks. And again, I'm open for questions. Any questions that you have about the Panthers, things that have been going on, want to know what I think, let me know. I can tell you this, I'm excited for this upcoming season just from a journalist standpoint. We have been locked out of the locker rooms for like 2 years. I have not been inside of a locker room, excuse me, in 2 years. So being inside of the locker room really gives a reporter the chance to get those juicy, meaty inside stories that we can get because you're able to talk to a player, you're able to build a rapport with a player and get different questions answered that you could when you can't in a room full of reporters and everybody's talking and they're up on a stage and you're way down in the seat. So I really, really look forward to doing that. And I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you and transparent, the player that I look forward to talking to the most first is Robbie Anderson. He's just an extremely interesting guy to me in so many ways. You know, came first year, was great. We all loved him. Second season, just really, really dismal. And it seemed like he was going to get hurt. Seemed like sometimes he was just dropping passes. Other times he was just getting mad at things. So, and then all of his recent social media tweets about not wanting Baker Mayfield and this, that, and the other. Just, I don't know, but I never claim to know a lot of times. You know, I'll tell you my opinion and I'll tell you if I do know. But a lot of times what I love to do and love my job is I like to just go talk to the guy and ask him the question and play that for you all to hear and think, say, hey, question asked, this is how the question was answered. So can't wait to get back into the open locker room this season. Carolina Boys wants Kenny Pickett. He said Malik Willis actually went to Liberty. Cool. Man, they're showing Kenny Pickett in this. I hope this is not his house. Because, I mean, that's like a heck of a family room with all those TVs. I'm really going to assume it's a bar. But you don't know. I'm missing Las Vegas, by the way. That was the last place me and my wife went before COVID was fully in effect, was to Las Vegas. Wonder if she can hear me. Sounds like she's reading to the baby. All right, the Jaguars pick is in.
Yeah, exactly, David. That's why people are kind of trying to figure out why aren't they looking at Aidan Hutchinson as a guy who has produced, has gone out there and done the things that would make you think he should be the number one overall pick. But Trayvon Walker has the 40, he's got the weight, and he's got potential through the wazoo. He's got to untap him.
But he's got the discipline you want in a
All
quarterback
right,
in that position.
the draft is.
Military family, Reese, great parents growing up, and maybe soon to be the number one pick.
Perhaps, Sam, the crowd here starting to sing a little Sweet Caroline. The party just getting started here in Las Vegas. The draft was supposed to be here 2 years ago. COVID changed that.
Don't you hate when they say that the pick is in, but then it takes forever for the pick to be revealed?
Tonight, barring any more trades. In fact, there are 8 teams who won't make this selection tonight, and 8 that have multiple selections in this draft. If you're not familiar with the process, there's 10 minutes allowed between picks.
What's going on, Moni 2000? I'm good, man. I'm good. It's been a long day. A long day. Sometimes life just happens like that, and I'm learning more not to complain because everybody out there watching could have a long day. There's nobody that just has to say, hey, today was an easy day, day after day after day. Today was a long day, but I'm happy about it. Got a wife, beautiful wife, loving wife, 3 kids, house over my head. No, it was a good day. And I was like I said, at least I have the resources. Not at least, but unfortunately, I have the resources to continue to deal with long days, right? As stuff happens. Nevertheless, here we go. All righty. Here we go. First pick of the NFL draft is in. There you see it. Maybe I gotta learn which way to point. Pick 1, Trayvon Walker. These guys, they put them as these hybrid positions these days. So you see I have on the screen linebacker. Now they're putting on the screen defensive end. But pick 1 is in. Not a quarterback. So far, so good for the Carolina Panthers, right? No quarterbacks off the board yet. First guy is a defensive player. And I wonder if Trevor Lawrence is saying, okay, I like defense, but I got beat up pretty good last year. Can you give me some help on the offensive line? I mean, I don't even need receivers yet. If you could just give me a little bit of time to not get beat up in sacks, I would greatly appreciate it. But nevertheless, that's the first pick. Let's see. This question: who do I want us to pick first? I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I don't study the college scene, so I don't have any guys that I love, I don't like. I learn about these guys once we pick them, and certainly that'll start tonight. Me doing my homework to get that figured out. I'm glad you don't have Lauren here. Hey. Lauren was great. Patco Train's little bro. Hoping you stay safe. Hey. What up with you? Appreciate you tuning in for a second and checking in on us. Put this question back up here. We seem to be moving at a decent pace so far. Oh, I need to get some of my Carolina Panthers information out and in front of me. See the question on the board in case anybody has any thoughts on that. Let me know. just read some information here. We got another pick in. All right. Pick 2 is in. About to have this on the screen for you in just a second. So it looks like the NFL draft is doing a little bit of the good old Carolina Panthers 2020 season and going all defense so far. And they're getting guys on the edge. Oh boy. I'm trying to get some information up in front of me. So pick 2 is in. Hold on, I'm sorry that I'm not talking. I'm trying to get into my media access channel, which gives me access to a lot of information. So give me just a second, my bad. And then I'm gonna see what you all have been typing to me while I've been busy. Hopefully it was nice things that you all have been typing to me here. Again, just trying to get into my media access. Some special information that I have. Here we go, here we go. All right. You know, everything's like 2-factor authentication these days, so now my access to the Panthers media stuff is here. Here we go. NFL Draft 2022. All right. Let me go back to you all. Ms. Jenkins. Trying to call my wife. I don't think she heard me. I don't want to yell in you all's ear. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. So Lauren was the co-host for Charlotte Vibe for the 2021 season. I don't have my co-host for the 2022 season. But meanwhile, I don't know how easy it will be. She has said that she'd like to kind of come on at times. So we'll definitely try to get Lauren back on before the start of the 22 season. And but it's a funny comment here. He's glad that Lauren's on because she makes me shy and everybody laughs at me. Come on now. Don't do that. Everybody's human. No big deal. Charles Cross or Malik Willis. So right now the question is just finding out from you all who you want the Panthers to draft first. Anthony Rochelle says Charles Cross or Malik Willis. Chris, can you get Rashad and Dave on here, Carolina boys? So Rashad and Dave from Panthers Nation podcast, is that what it's called? PNP, I think that's what it is. But yeah, they've been on the show before, and I've been on their show before. So overall, for anybody watching or anybody that knows somebody, hey, if you have a YouTube show or any kind of show and you want me to be a guest on there, I would more than more than happily appear on your shows. So just, it's easy to get at me, on any social media or email. So let me know, and also keep letting me know what you want to see. And I love to work for you all. So I'll have Rashad and Dave on here. Appreciate you tuning in right now, Carolina boys. These picks are rolling in tonight. I like it. Let me do a little bit better job for my picks here. Pick 3 is in. Trying to do stuff all fancy and messing up. Give me a second. Let me tell you who the pick is first. At some point, trying to go to a good screen. Jeez. Hold on, gotta sneeze. All right, sorry about that. All right, pick 3. Houston Texans took Derek Stingley Jr., cornerback out of LSU. Again, pick 3, Houston Texans, Derek Stingley Jr., LSU cornerback. So again, 3 picks, 3 defensive guys, just like the Carolina Panthers did back in 2020. You'd have to think this is not a bad thing for the Carolina Panthers to get the potentially trade back, right? If their quarterback's going to be there deep, then get some more picks. But anyway, let me get this on the screen for you. Derek. Uh-oh. Why not show right? There we go. Pick 3. Derek Stingley. Okay. This is true. Good observation here. This is why I like doing these shows collaborative, because I always say I don't know it all. The fortunes of my job allows me to go and ask the players directly and get questions answered for you all that I like to just bring back to you. But Leonard Kowalski says Panthers can now get one of the top 3 offensive linemen, which is, here's why. First 3 guys are defense. Carolina Panthers pick number 6. That means at worst, they could get a top 3 offensive lineman, because you got pick 4, 5, and then the Carolina Panthers. So very good observation. Does anybody think the Panthers should trade back even if they can get a top 3 offensive lineman? Because right now they go from pick 1, number 6. I'm sorry, from round 1, pick 6. So they go from number 6 overall in the draft to nothing in round 2, nothing in round 3, not until round 4. So they pick number 6 overall, and then their very next pick is 137. Again, pick number 6, and then their very next pick, go to bed, take a nap, heck, skip a day, and then you got pick number 137. So you have to think that they would not mind getting a player drafted before sooner than that gap that they have right there. Hopefully finally replace Jordan Gross at left tackle. Yeah, that's a shame when, everybody feels like the last good left tackle was a guy that played, I don't know how many years ago. I mean, a long time ago. I remember his retirement party like it was yesterday, but I know it was a long time ago. I mean, so yeah, it'd be good to get a replacement for him. Appreciate you, Anthony Rochelle. Appreciate everybody that tunes in and supports the channel. It's always you all that make this channel what it is, your support. I am independent media, one of the only ones, certainly the oldest one, that's independent, privately owned media. And you guys support me 100%. I'm funded 100% by the viewers. So I haven't started talking about it yet, but every time that you guys give $1 or anything, that goes straight to the operating costs for running the business and allows me, because I am privately owned, to do a lot of things that you all like to do. So I hope everybody enjoys that. Hope everybody's looking forward to the next season, and spread the word, But appreciate you, Anthony. Richard Elmore says we need more picks. We need more picks. We need more picks. Yeah, more picks is not a bad thing whatsoever. Got so many screens up. Chris Johnson agrees. We need more picks. We need more picks. All right, we're moving along here. We're moving along. We up to pick number 4. All righty. Moving on. As you see on the screen right now, with the 4th pick, the New York Jets. Man, I was about to say, that seemed like a long walk to go from the back green room to then get into the stage with the commissioner. But nevertheless, pick 4. Sorry. Pick 4, Ahmad, Gardner, cornerback, Lions. So again, 4 picks, 4 defensive players. 4 picks, 4 defensive players. So to me, this is saying so far, and again, I'm going to tell you, I'm not a big college football researcher, but just hearing what the Panthers have been talking about, and some of what I've heard is that it's not a strong quarterback class. Man, you do not have an offensive player that's been taken, and we're already through 4 picks. So we'll see how this plays out, right? We'll see how this plays out. The Panthers could get excited, say, hey, we can get the quarterback we want, which would mean they're a lot higher on the guy than they have led us to believe. But if they're going with the best player available based on Scott Fitter talked about their new system that they use, and he was over in Seattle before, and they had this pick 6 thing where they always rotate. And though I think they had over 800 players that the Carolina Panthers had initially in their evaluation pool, through the increased number of scouts and all this stuff they've done trying to improve the process, they took that down to, gosh, I forget the number. Let me see if I got it in my notes super quick. But I know it's over 800 players that they started with. And they got down to, give me just a second. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to quickly find it. So forgive me if I'm not exactly correct, but I think they got down to about 120. I guess, sorry, I didn't write that down, but I want to keep it along. I know they went from a huge number to a very small number, and then they, from that small number, they have a top six that they always rotate for their top players. So using that pick six board, so they already right now know who they're looking at and where other people and what they've done. So we shall see. We shall see. All right, Carolina boys here. I think we should trade back. I think our quarterback will be on the board. That's pretty cool. I think we should trade back, get a quarterback. Why are you peeking with just one eyeball? You're not going to come here all the way? Why not? No, I want to let you know. I'm talking to my wife. Very casual show tonight because it's going to be a while. Guess what the draft is?
Where? Tim?
Good first guess. Good first guess. Second guess would be? She guessed Tampa Bay, Florida. I'll give her a second for when they go to a commercial for her to guess. But you guys, there you go. Las Vegas. You saw the trees? I was letting them know that the draft is the very last place that we took our very last vacation. Right? That was the last place we had a chance. Well, we've gone to Cancun, but like that was anniversary type stuff. But just trip wise, we love to go to someplace different. Last place we went was Las Vegas. So that's what the draft is. All right. I think we should trade back. Our quarterback will be on the board. I like the two defensive ends left on the board. Okay, Richard, you got a draft board? Hey, Richard, share your draft board. What you got? Let me see what you got going on. Are we going to another defensive pick? By the way, once the Carolina Panthers pick, I got to jump off because I am going to have the opportunity to talk with the players and coaches. I'm sorry, player that has been drafted and the coaches, typically, unless they change something up, but I really think that's what we're going to have happen. And so I invite you to subscribe to the channel so that if you're not able to catch it live, you can catch a replay and see some of the things that we were talked about in my analysis of it. And if you watch live, hey, listen to your boy ask some questions. All right, let me keep going here. Doom, 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 doom. All right, the pick is in. This means the Carolina Panthers, your Carolina Panthers, is up next. Who will it be? Who will it be? Maybe I need to I think I might need to go to the chiropractor because look, I'm a little uneven there. You guys see that? I gotta go like this to be even. All defense. All defense. All righty, all righty. Oh, I misspelled Giants. All right. You've had 5 picks. I'm not looking at the names, but I feel like 4 of them were defensive ends and maybe 3 defensive ends and 2 cornerbacks so far have been drafted. All defense. Again, reminded me of the 2020 Carolina Panthers. And now your Carolina Panthers, Scott Fitterer, assistant GM Dan Morgan, Matt Rule, and David Tepper are making their decision. Will they make you happy? Will they make you sad? Will you be indifferent? Will it be a quarterback? I don't know. But I do know I'm going to tell you who it is, and I'm going to talk to him shortly tonight. What are you guys thinking so far at this point? You got to tell me. You got to tell me. Panthers now have their choice, offensive tackle. Yeah, they got their choices on the offensive side, 100%. Walter Bauer says, get ready, you Panthers fans. Will we mess it up or will we do good? I don't know. 4 minutes, 40 seconds. I guarantee you that Scott Fitterer is on the phone still trying to get some movement. I guarantee you. I'm going to see if I can get to ask that question. Were they, how did the attempts go for trading back? Let me make a note of that so I can ask that. Let's see. Drum roll says Carolina will be trading back. Leonard says if it's a quarterback, I might lose it. Hey, Leonard, if it's a quarterback, I might have to, during the season, I invite everybody on to make it an interactive show. We don't call in. I like to see you guys because like to see you all. So I like you all to come on as well and ask your questions and interact. But I'm not inviting people on tonight. But Leonard, you got me feeling like if I was inviting people on, that you would come on and I would get to see you going crazy. We are down to 3.5 minutes. I don't know officially, but I do feel like this is the Carolina Panthers' this is the longest that a team has taken for their pick. So what does that mean? What does that mean when a team takes this long to make their pick? Does it mean that we're trading back? I guess we will find out shortly. Well, it's either going to make me have a short night, which my wife and I will greatly appreciate, or to be the usual, another hour and a half. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. Let me mute my mic. I got to clear my throat. They still have not said the pick is in. Again, there has been no mentioning of the pick is in. And we are at the 2-minute warning. We are at the 2-minute warning. Sources are saying who's been picked. And I'm going to wait till it's officially announced because I'm not breaking news kind of guy. I like to make sure that the information that I know is the correct information. But it says the pick is in. So that to me would say there was not a trade. There was not a trade. And I will say that the rumor is saying that it's an offensive guy. An offensive guy is what they are saying. Will it be an offensive guy? Will it be an offensive guy? Like I'm hearing that it's an offensive guy. I have saved it. I'm going to put it on the screen once we see the confirmation. I tell you, the world of the media. So again, the pick is in. I'm going to be signing off. Invite you to subscribe so that you can see when I come back on for the review of the player that was chosen. And if you're watching and you hadn't hit the like button, hit the like button. It helps other Panther fans find me. Does a lot of help for me, so I'd appreciate it. It costs you absolutely nothing, all right? So go ahead and hit that like button. All right, come on, tell me. Again, offensive person is what I'm receiving reports of. Let's see. Leonard says if it's a quarterback, he might lose it. We picked no trade back. That is correct. Leonard, I will not confirm or deny other than giving you a hint that I have sources that say offense. And I've already typed it. Dun, 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 dun. Go ahead and type it in Twitter. Selected. All right. Hope everybody has enjoyed this little watch the draft with me. And let me know what you think. Should I do it again next year? Should I keep this up? Boom. You see how quick? I don't know if you're watching TV or just watching me, but I had that. So with the number 6 pick of the NFL draft, the Carolina Panthers take the very first offensive player. They take Ickey, Ekwonu. I don't have the pronunciation sheet in front of me, but Ickey, Ekwonu, offensive tackle out of NC State, wearing the fresh all-white suit. So, Panthers, again, Ickey Ekwonu, I hope I'm not butchering his name, offensive tackle, Carolina Panthers. There you go. Paving the door for Sam Darnold to continue to have a starting role here in Carolina Panther, here in Charlotte, if we can get that offensive line looking just a little bit better. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching. Again, leave your comments below if you liked the show, didn't like the show. Let me know. I work for you all. So if there's something that you would like to see me cover, please leave a comment. Let me know. I'm doing my best to respond to every comment. It's not saying they're going to be right away responses, but I try to get to them each and every time. So thanks for watching. See you back a little bit later.